Top five, top five, top five.
Send topical back with another video. I'm Strange Wayne Kias. Nate, you read the title. Top 5 horror movie kills. That's the list we're doing today. He's going to tell you how we do the list.
So he'll start off with his 5 and 4. I'll do my 5 and 4. 3-2, 3-2. Then we'll trade off number ones. We also have something called the Zemeckis rule, which just means if we both have the same thing on our list, but one person has it 2 spots or higher, they will call it Zemeckis, and we'll save the conversation for when we get to it on their list.
This may be we've been friends for almost 10 years, so this may be a surprise to you, but I'm a pervert.
Oh, yeah, that's not surprising.
So, which leads me to my number 5. My number 5 is...
Mouth kind of cold.
Scout's Guide to a Zombie Apocalypse. Have you seen this film?
No, but you should probably not talk about being a pervert and then talk about Boy Scouts.
That's fair.
Well, they're all in high school, and that's kind of a running joke. But all the actors are older. So, it's about a zombie apocalypse, obviously. And the scouts get invited to this party, but they get sent the wrong address. But the zombies are headed to this party because it's making so much noise. So, you know how parties are. People go to rooms and they have sex. So, this guy's eating out this girl, and she's got her headphones in on her phone because he's not really good at eating her out.
You've told me about
And the zombie comes and eats her out. Literally, he kills her by eating her out. In the first little bit, she's enjoying it. She's moaning, and she's like, ah, and fucking dies because the zombie ate her from the vagina up.
That's funny to me.
We definitely don't need the sound effects.
My number 4, it's a classic. It's Alien, the chest bursting scene.
That's your number 4?
Yeah.
Zemeckis.
Oh, fuck.
My number 5 is a bit of a cheat because it includes a lot of different deaths. But it is literally any death from any Final Destination movie. I just think they're really funny. And they're always really, really wacky and outrageous. Sometimes it is getting your guts sucked out through your butthole by the drain in the bottom of a pool.
That shit is gross.
Sometimes it is getting hit in the face with a rock thrown from a lawnmower. Sometimes it is... Actually, I'm pretty sure the girl that was in the car wash didn't die.
Yeah, she probably died.
No, I think I'm pretty sure it stopped somehow before she did that.
The tanning bed.
The tanning bed, that is god-awful terrifying. Yeah, just literally any kill from any Final Destination movie. Oh, a roller coaster, like, shit's crazy. Like, and it makes me laugh because they're always just so off the wall. Number 4 for me is, it's tough for me to put on the list because I like to argue with people about whether or not this is actually a horror movie, and I generally say no. But I'm going to say it is for this list because I don't like horror movies that much, and I had to come up with 4 kills that I actually liked. So I'm going with poor old Quint from Jaws.
That's definitely a horror movie. And next time you tell me it's not, I'm bringing up this video.
Yeah, so it's like, that one makes me really sad, man, because we spent all this time getting to know these dudes, and he's just this, like, badass, scraggly old fisherman, and you're like, this is the guy for the job. He's going to get this taken care of. But then that stupid shark starts munching on the bottom of their boat, and he just kind of goes right in, and he's screaming, and animatronic Bruce is just flailing him around. And
He's putting up a fight, though. He got the machete on him like he's Jason Voorhees.
But it's like, that was really impactful because, like, we really just spent some time getting to know these 3 dudes, and, like, they're legitimately starting to develop a real friendship over this, like, really crappy situation they're in. And then it gets ruined.
My number 3 is going to be from the film Psycho.
It's a terrible kill.
Bro, this is one of the greatest pieces of filmmaking of all time. You say it's terrible?
That movie is phenomenal. That is a great film. I'm assuming you're referring to the shower kill.
Well,
because that's the only person that dies.
That's what the video
that's not
was.
true. But like, it's just terrible. Like that's not good.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here. Get out of here, man. Shit, I'm saying.
It's the greatest edited scene in all of
It
cinema.
looks like someone is just like got a mannequin with like a pull string, and when you pull it back, it makes their arm go up, and then you let it go and it goes down, and they're just pulling it back and forth.
My number 2 is going to be... I remember seeing this in the theater, and it's going to be the head scene from Hereditary.
That's my number 1.
Okay. I actually saw this with you, and the scene's so tense because she's allergic to the nuts, and we've established this early in the film, and you're freaking out as much as Alex Wolff is freaking out, and you're just like, all right, we know someone's dying because the trailer showed it, and it's like, okay, she's gonna die, like, hurry up, you gotta get there, you gotta get there, but the trailer also didn't, it's like, she seems to have a more significant role in the film, cutting off birds' heads and whatnot, so I was like, I don't know who's gonna die, but it's a little girl. I have a heart. I want her to live. So the scene's so tense. And then... do-dum! Bitch ain't got no head. And it's like, oh shit. I remember seeing this in the theater and I was like mortified. And this asshole's over there. Ha 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 ha. And I was like, these motherfuckers.
Listen, laughter is the only way that I can cope with horror movies, okay? So it's not that I actually thought it was funny. It was just like... It was super shocking. Like, you did not see that coming at all.
And then they showed the head.
And it's just like, that whole scene in general is really incredible to me. Because it does just put you in this, like, state of immense unrest. Because she's already, like, suffocating to death because of the peanut allergy. And you're just like, you're on this ride with him. He's freaking out because he left his sister at a party alone to go do drugs and try to get laid. And, like, it's just like, you could just feel like you're scared for her and also, like, still a little scared for him because it's just like, maybe not scared for him, but you know he's in trouble. And that, like, inherently makes tension. So it's like, damn. And then he swerves and she hits that pole.
I would just ran over the thing in the road.
It's just like... The sound editing on that is great. Like, and then even the follow-up to it, though, like, his reaction.
Because it doesn't show anything but him.
No, it just shows him sitting in the car for a while with his, like, sister's dead body.
Like, she's dead, but there's like, her head popped off, bro.
And then, shit. And the fact that he just, like, I mean, he's in shock, so I get it. But the fact that he just walks inside and doesn't say anything. And it isn't until, like, Toni Collette walks outside to the car to see it, to find out what happened. Like, man, that is traumatizing.
It is. As a viewer, too.
Yeah. No, it is, like, you can feel... That's what I love about that movie. You can feel just about everything that every character is feeling. And that is incredible filmmaking. So, big fan. That was your number 2?
That was my number 2.
So, my number 3... also includes multiple deaths, but at least it's all from one movie and happens at the same time. We'll call it the finale of Ready or Not.
Right.
Mr. LeBaron, I take it back! I want to go home!
The kill itself, it's gory and whatnot, but it's like, it's what it represents. Like, we literally just went with this girl through, like, an incredibly huge struggle. Like, I mean, she literally, like, scrapped and scraped her way through hell to survive dealing with these assholes. Almost gets away multiple times, but then stuff happens, and she's right back. So, for, like, her to get that satisfying ending of having struggled so far to get here, just to, like, end up winning the game. And then, like, you throw in the fact that there's the pause before it happens. So the family is starting to question, like, oh my God, like, were we wrong?
No.
Seeing her get that payoff is pretty dope. and then like the cute little wink that Satan gives her at the very end. So big fan.
Good shit.
Number 2 for me was the Zemeckis from earlier, which is the chest burster from Alien. I really, really like space adventure, science fiction, space fantasy, anything like that. It's just really interesting to me. I thought xenomorphs were super cool when I was a kid. I had multiple action figures of them. This movie, like, it just didn't scare me. And I also am pretty sure that I saw Spaceballs before I saw Alien. So I saw that chest burster scene before I saw Alien. So I think that took a lot of it out. But it is still just like super surprising. Like it just comes out of nowhere. There's like this kind of like lull in the tension where it's like, we don't know what's wrong with this dude, but you also don't know that that's about to happen.
That's why it's on my list, because this was back in the 70s when there was no actor unions and directors could be assholes, and he was like, I ain't telling nobody about this. I'm gonna make them think that he's fucking dying, and this thing's gonna pop out, and you see like the most legitimate reaction ever. That girl like, like in the background, and it makes the scene because no one knows what's going to happen. So that's why it's on my list, because it's real.
That's a fact.
My number 1 is going to be from Nightmare on Elm Street 3. Can't go to sleep. He's in your dreams. So for someone to dream literally about becoming a TV actress and everything, and being on all these talk shows and whatnot, is like, at that point, it's psychological because you can't go to sleep, and that's a huge part of the movie. But then you add in the fact of like your dreams, you know, he's fucking with them too. It makes it personal on that level as well. And then she goes up trying to fix the TV, and Freddy Krueger comes out the TV and says, "Welcome to primetime, bitch," and throws a head through the fucking TV. I mean, it encompasses what the movie franchise is, what the character is. It's psychological. In that case, it was personal because the dreams, not all of the kills are personal like that. But this film especially, because it deals with like addiction and all kinds of mental health stuff. So this film especially personal. It's funny and it's a little scary because at this point, Freddy Krueger's a joke. You know? Yeah. He's throwing one-liners around like he's fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger. And I never seen a kill encompass a movie as well as it does. And this is the one, because you never get Jason Voorhees saying this. Right. This is the only character that can do it. Yeah. Well, maybe Leprechaun, but I don't think those writers were that smart to do this. But
Chucky.
Well, he's not gonna turn into a TV.
Well, that's true.
But it's incredible. And then homegirl's just sitting there with a head through the TV, and Morpheus comes in. He's like, "Oh shit, that bitch through the TV." So. That's a very funny scene, but it does have that jump scare and does build tension to her walking up to the TV. She's like, "Bitch, you dumb as hell. Don't do that." So it's my favorite horror kill because of that. It's a good scene and it just shows what the movie is. If I was like, "Hey, you want to watch Nightmare on Elm Street movie?" And you was like, "Yeah, what are they like?" I would show you the scene, and you'd be like, "Okay," because after that, that's all the movies are like, you know? Yeah. That's why it's my number 1. Nice. And we talked about your number 1 already, which was Hereditary, which is my number 2. So tell us down below in the comment section, what's your favorite kill in a horror movie? Scroll back up, hit the like button, share the video, and subscribe.